Hey everybody, welcome to our day 5 of our Santa's workshop, our craft along. So when I do a craft along, I do them several times a year. I will advertise for it early. I'll give you like a month's heads up, and you can have a chance to order the package ahead of time, and so you'll have all the supplies that you need. I shouldn't say all the supplies. We don't ever provide the stamps or the ink or the blends, but you'll know which ones that you'll need ahead of time. So you can either have them, order them, or use something similar. But we do give you all the cardstock, we give you all the embellishments, the ribbon. This time we focus on 2 papers, 2 ribbons, and 2 embellishments. And then the big thing, so this is so far through day 5. This was yesterday's. I made this a cute, adorable ornament box, and then this gorgeous fun card too. But so if you have missed any of the days, this is a really awesome column card. You can go back and watch them. When you do purchase the craft along, we also provide you with step-by-step instructions as well to go along with them. And then we do these videos for you to watch. And this was day 1, was this awesome slider box. So day 5 is what we're on now. And these were designed by my friend Erica Serwin. And I love her choice. So she used the Festive Friends and the Ornamental Christmas as well. And she went for a little bit of a different color style than just the red and green that you have seen so far. So again, it's not too late. If you would like the tutorial, you can buy it. It's $25 and we'll send them to you. Or you get it for free when you place an online order. So if you're watching this when I'm posting it through Monday, December 1st, you can place an online order of at least $50, and you'll get to take advantage of my Black Friday special, which is I will send you 15 sheets of 12 by 12 brand new designer series paper. New meaning that it's never been used, but it'll be like a variety pack of different designer series papers, and you also get the tutorial as well for free, or you can just buy it for $25. All right, let's jump into day number 5. So I loved the use of our coastal cabana. So we're going to take this is 4 1/4 by 11. We're just going to fold that in half. So again, we have a card and then a box. So our first one is going to be I did a little bit of cutting ahead of time just to make it go a little bit faster. So the next one is our designer series paper, and this is that Ornamental Christmas or modern Christmas, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. She did give a really neat little tip if you want to save on paper, you can actually like cut these down, and then I did one 1/4. This just gives you a chance for some of you that might want to save on paper. You can do this, and you're just going to glue these down to the sides of the front. So again, this is a fun, we've been doing, if you can tell, almost all red and green, but this one is going to be a little bit different. We're going to go with shades of blue. This even has a little bit of pink on it. All right, then we're going to take a piece of our basic white, and we're going to use our Coastal Cabana stamp pad. So what you're going to want, I just use the back of one of our pieces here. You're going to take a blending brush, and I know I've got one over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. I'm going to take a blending brush, and you're going to pick up some of that Coastal Cabana ink. You want to take off, like, it's pretty light. You want to take off like the main of it, and you're just going to go ahead and add some of that Coastal Cabana and just kind of blend that back there. Just do a little bit more. There you go. Okay, so then you're going to take the stamp set. We're using the Festive Friends. And we're going to use a snowflake. Again, we hadn't used this yet this whole week. So you're going to take the snowflake out of here. Come on. And we're going to stamp that with our Coastal Cabana. And just stamp a few of the snowflakes there. And we're going to stamp some down here at the bottom. There you go. So I just added some of the snowflakes. I'm gonna clean my stamp off here. All right, so there's our, just kind of the beginning of the inside, or the kind of the outside of that card. So, and I think I did a few more stamps than she did. All right, now let's layer this baby up onto a piece of our Coastal Cabana. So this piece was 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. Layered on a piece of Coastal Cabana that's 2 1/2 by 5 1/4, which is then layered on a piece of basic black that is 2 3/4 by 5 1/4. There you go. And then you're gonna take that and you're just gonna layer that all up and put that onto the front of our card. So you see how come you could save some just by cutting off 1 inch, or if you don't care, you can just do the whole thing. All right, next up, you're going to stamp this snowman. So by this point, if you've been following along, this is day 5, I have stamped and colored this in lots of times for you to see. So I thought today you don't need to watch me color it again. But the difference is we used Melon Mambo. I actually used Strawberry Slush and a light real red for like, again, you can follow the tutorial exactly or you can change it up. But I love the pop of pink in there as well too. So, and then we took 2 trees, one in garden green and one in granny apple green. So let me put some dimensionals. Well, I'm gonna put, let's see here, on the side, we're gonna put a couple of the trees kind of popping out, kind of behind, just kind of behind there. So a couple of the trees. There you go. And then we're going to take some dimensionals and put him down to the front of our card. Now, before I put him down, I'm going to stamp the words, "We wish you a Merry Christmas." And we're going to stamp those in red. It's a real red. And I know I've used my real red stamp pad. Right here it is. We're going to stamp that. I'm so glad you guys have been following along with me. We wish you a Merry Christmas. That's a little crooked. I actually could probably cover that up. I'm gonna, because it's a little crooked. This is how we fix cards. I'm going to cover that up because it's a little crooked, and there you'll never even know that it's there. And then I'm going to take, this is for the inside, a little scrap piece of white, which I got right here, and I'll stamp that. See, now that one's perfect. Let's cut that out. This is not what she did, clearly, but that's the beauty of paper crafting, because we get to fix things that we mess up. All right, so then I can take that and I'm just gonna put that right there. So we wish you a Merry Christmas. And let's trim it off a little bit more. Then last but not least, we take the deer dots and put a couple of these, sprinkle these on. And these go so pretty with this. And we got a couple more down here. I'm gonna put one right there in front of that snowflake. Oops, right there in the middle of that snowflake. That's fun. Okay, last but not least, so look how it's such a fun card. 2 things. We're gonna put some of the garden green chevron ribbon. We're gonna do a nice bow. We've been doing lots of bows with this, and then we're gonna put some, a piece of cardstock on the inside. So we'll just put that on there. Put down with grab a mini glue dot. And just like that, we have adorable card. And on the inside, actually, I think it'd be nice to stamp that the snowflake there on the inside too. Kind of brings it in, brings the outside of the card into the inside of the card. There we go. Okay, so I added a little bit of snow. And then we will glue this down. And there's our first beautiful card. I love it. I love the pink and the Coastal Cabana. It's very wintry as well as Christmassy. Okay, so project number 1. Number 2 is using inside the Festive Friends is a really awesome tag, a big tag, a nice big tag. And you're gonna run through 2 of them. It's so big, like look, like the image fits on there so nicely. So I ran through 2 of the tags in our Coastal Cabana. And then I did our snowman, our Santa Claus. Oh, one thing I forgot. It's so important. We needed to add Wink of Stella to the hat. So, of course, our snowman with a pink hat has to sparkle with Wink of Stella. I didn't want to forget that. So I'm just going to go ahead and add Wink of Stella to the hat. Now it's perfect. All right, you probably can't even tell, but that's like the perfect little touch for our card. Okay, so we have 2 tags, and then we have our Santa that I colored in, how I've been coloring it in every other time. So we have that, and then I ran through this tree. I love this tree in Granny Apple Green. Let's see, what else did we do on this card? Oh, we needed a piece of white. So here's a piece of basic white. I will give you those measurements. The basic white is 2 by 7.5, and then you're gonna do some scoring. So basically you're gonna score a 1/2 inch down the 2 long sides. So a 1/2 inch, and then a 1/2 inch. And then the other direction, we're going to score it at 2 3/4 and 4 3/4. All right, so this is a cute little box. We're going to trim off these sides. It's more like, you'll see when it comes together. Okay, and then these come up, and these come up. So what you're gonna do, and these, there you go. You're gonna put glue kind of just on the corner of these corners. So I'm gonna put adhesive just on these corners of the middle tab. There. And then over here. Then they'll come up that. So we're creating kind of the inside. I'm not even sure what you would call this, but you're creating the inside of where you can put your goodies. Again, it would fit money. It could fit a lot of different things. All right, I'm going to take tear tape, which I used yesterday as well, and let me grab some tear tape. Or you could use green glue. I did find my green glue. Let's use green glue. It'll be a little bit faster. All right, so then you're gonna put green glue. I say it's gonna be faster, but let's see, there we go. We're gonna put some green glue on the tabs here. And then we're going to glue this down. Try to kind of get it in the middle there. So you wanna get it there in the middle. And then we'll do the other side as well. I pulled that one side too tight. That's okay. Again, you're not really gonna see. You don't really see all of that. Then this is the other side. There you go. So I'm gonna set this aside so that it can dry. Okay, so there is our box with the tags around it. And we're gonna decorate the front. When you get the craft along, we do the die cutting for you, and this one needs one of the stylish shapes. So the stylish shapes you're gonna do, and it's a to and a from. And there is a to and a from inside our Festive Friends. which is great. Let me clean this stamp off and put it away. All right, so we have to and from with real red, and that's gonna go, so this makes a great little, this kind of like yesterday was like, it's a tag, but it's also like a gift holder. So you can put, like this to me is almost like a tag, but then it also holds a gift. So it's an ornament and a tag, and this one is the same thing too. I think it kind of serves that same purpose. We need a strip of the designer series paper. It looks like, it really doesn't matter. You could use any strip you want to. Let's just use this strip. I'm gonna cut, it's about a half-inch strip. I'm gonna use the polka dot, so it might be about 3/4 of an inch. I can tell you exactly what it is. It is it's 1 by 3 3/4. Okay, there you go. So I cut that, and then you're just gonna put it at an angle, and it's about the size of the box. So I'm just gonna go and we're gonna glue that down. Oh, I missed a step, but it is too late for that step. In the tutorial, you'll see Erica stamped the snowflake on the tag too. So my tag is snowflakeless. Once it's already assembled, I don't think it would look right. So we're gonna put this down here. Let's glue down our Christmas tree. And that's actually gonna kind of tuck just a little bit behind this. Just a little bit. All right, and then let's put our little Santa with some dimensionals. There we go. So cute and useful. There you go. And then last but not least, we're going to take the to and the from and also add that here to the front. I just really need, let's see, put a little bit of glue here on this one end, and I'll put a dimensional on that end. That will keep it the same, kind of the same height as, put this dimensional over a little bit. Same height as our snowman, of our Santa, jeez. And that will go right there. And then last but not least, a really cute little touch is taking a few of the small deer dots, and we're gonna decorate our Christmas tree with our deer dots. So we're gonna take 3 of them. When you do a craft along, you use almost all of the, like when we give you these embellishments, we give you the whole thing because you use so much of them. And then this one, you're going to hold shut. I'm gonna take the red ribbon, and again, this is a great gift card, fits in there, money, candy, lots of lip balms. So this goes through there, and then we're gonna tie our bow at the top. So this does remind me a little bit of our project from yesterday, how it's a tag, but it's also a box. So it kind of serves both purposes. And I love the Coastal Cabana with the red. So wintry and Christmassy all at the same time. I love how Erica used colors besides just red and green. All right, there you go. There are our awesome projects from day 5. We have one more day. So look at me. This is why green glue and I we don't play nicely together. I just got my whole hand in green glue. I'll be sticky forever. All right, so thank you so much for joining me for day 5 of our craft along. I hope you love these projects. They are so adorable and really fun and easy to make. They are both very simple to make. Again, tomorrow is day 6. Day 6 are the days that I actually designed, and one of them is going to be a bag / box. It's a bag. And then one of them is a card holder. So I love to give cards as gifts, birthday cards, thank you cards, So many people in my family and my life love it when I give them boxes of homemade cards. So that's what I'm going to share with you tomorrow. Hope you join me. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my page, so that you can come back and see all the videos that we do from now and in the future. Bye-bye.